Hi, welcome to today's video of the presidential vetoes. Today we're talking about the most recent former president to die, George Bush Sr., or as you like to call him, George H.W. Bush. He was the vice president of Reagan, and he decided to run for president after his successor, and and he got it. But it's only one term, which was a lot of expectation that his son would live up to, but yeah, we'll get to George W. Bush next week. In fact, he's coming Monday. Alright, so George H.W. Bush, he had 44 vetoes, and 1 were overridden by Congress. Wow, that's really bad grammar. 1 was overridden by Congress. Wow, what the hell was I thinking? Well, I guess to be fair, I just woke up too. Like within the hour I just did. It's almost noon, but I have the day off of work, so it's all good. I go back into work tomorrow, so we're good. Okay. So, for my research here, it shows every single veto that Bush Sr. had, all 44. But for your sanity and mine, we're just gonna read the first 10, like we always do. Alright, here we go. Number 1. The Fair Labor Standards Amendments of 1989, an override attempt failed in the House with a vote of 247 to 178, and that was vetoed on June 13th of 1989. Number 2. Prohibiting the export of technology, defense articles, and defense services to co-develop or co-produce the FSX aircraft with Japan. An override attempt was made in the Senate, but it failed by 1 vote. It was 66 to 34. And that was vetoed on July 31st of 1989. Number 3. The Departments of Labor, Health and Human Services, and Education and Related Agencies Operations Act of 1990. An override attempt was made in the House, but it failed, 231 to 191, and that was vetoed on October 21st of 1989. Number 4. The District of Columbia Operations Act of 1990. No override attempt was made, and it was vetoed on October 27th of 1989. Number 5. The Foreign Operations, Export Financing, and Related Programs Operation Act of 1990. No override attempt was made and was vetoed on November 19th of 1989. Number 6. The District of Columbia Operations Act of 1990. It's a different one. No override attempt was made and was vetoed on November 20th of 1989, which is also my dad's birthday. Just November 20th, not 1989, but you get the point. Number 7. To establish a commission to investigate and report respecting the dispute between Eastern Airlines and its collective bargaining units and for other purposes. An override attempt was made in the House, but it failed with a vote of 261 to 160. And that was vetoed the following day on November 21st of 1989. Number 8. The Foreign Relations Authorization Act, fiscal years 1990 and 1991. No override attempt was made, and it was vetoed on November 21st of 1989. Number 9, the Emergency Chinese Immigration Relief Act of 1989. It was overridden by the House 390 to 25, but the override attempt failed in the Senate 62 to 37, and they were literally short by 4 votes. And that veto occurred on November 30th of 1989. And the last one we're talking about today, number 10, the Amtrak Reauthorization and Improvement Act of 1990. It was overridden in the House with a vote of 294 to 123, but it failed in the Senate 64 to 36. They only needed 3 more votes. And that override, the veto occurred on May 24th of 1990. Damn, they're really jamming down the stairs. Alright. That is all the time we have for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll wrap up the series for the week. And we're talking about Saxophone Clinton. But yeah, we'll see you then.